One of the greatest pleasures that may be had in this life is listening to music. Music has the ability to invigorate you when you're feeling lethargic and to relax you when you've worked up an excessive amount of excitement. It has the power to cheer you up when you're feeling down and be there for you while you're living your happiest moments. But what if I told you that you could make money just by listening to music? If you can't believe it, there are actually an increasing number of ways that merely listening to music might make you some additional income. It's one of the least time-consuming and most enjoyable methods to bring in some extra cash online. In this article, we will go over some of the best chances that are now available for people to attempt and earn money simply by listening to music. Now that you've got your favorite Spotify music playing in the background, let's get started. Apps that pay you to listen to music. By downloading an app or logging onto a website that promotes artists and record labels, music fans have one of the simplest opportunities to earn money simply for listening to their favorite tunes. It's possible that these services are conducting market research by asking for your feedback on a certain music. Alternately, they might compensate you to listen to a new singer or band. And if you didn't graduate from Juilliard, don't let it worry you out. To get started with any of these companies, you don't need any prior knowledge of musical theory. The only requirements are an interest in music and access to the internet. 1. Slicethapy. Slicethapy could be one of the most lucrative opportunities for you to get some additional money if you enjoy giving other people your thoughts on various musical works. Slicethapy is one of the most prominent examples of sponsored review sites found on the internet. You only need to kick back, take in some music, and then write some reviews about what you've heard. You have the potential to make monetary compensation for each review that you post. The amount of money you are paid is determined by the caliber of your review, as well as the type of music that you discuss. However, the typical payment for each review is only 10 cents. When you've reached the threshold of $10 in earnings, you'll be able to initiate a transfer to your PayPal account. The fact that you may critique anything other than the music itself is a very appealing feature of Slicethapy. You can provide criticism on record labels or an artist's outfit, for instance. Another option is to provide input on an artist's clothes. Participating in the creative process, while also accumulating a little extra bucks, is a win-win situation when you do it this way. 2. Current rewards. Through the use of the Current Rewards music app, you have the opportunity to earn up to $600 in cash or gift cards over the course of an entire year simply by listening to music. You will gain points as you progress through the game by listening to the curated radio stations of your choice, which can range from country to hip-hop. Naturally, the more you take in, the more you'll pick up along the way. You won't have to pay any more money to listen to hand-picked music on Current, in contrast to the fees associated with using a streaming service such as Spotify or Pandora. You also have the option to record songs from the station so that you may listen to them while you are not online. That is an especially enjoyable activity for those of us who are considered older millennials and who have childhood memories of recording tunes off the radio. You can earn points in Current Rewards by accomplishing activities, such as achieving a certain level in an in-app game or answering a survey, in addition to earning points by listening to music and grooving out to it. You also have the opportunity to earn up to 15 points by watching advertisement videos. After you have accumulated enough points, you'll have the option to trade them in for gift cards to popular merchants such as Amazon, iTunes, and Starbucks. You also have the option of requesting a cash transfer to be made to your PayPal account. Earning money without actively doing anything is possible with Current Rewards. Although you might not be able to earn a livelihood from it, $600 per year would be enough to pay the cost of admission, camping, and food at your preferred music festival. 3. Hit Predictor. Have you ever entertained the thought of working in the music industry and having early access to new music before it is released to the general public? Hit Predictor is a peer review website that gathers public thoughts on new songs, and now you may turn this desire into a reality by using the website. When you sign up, you'll have the opportunity to select the genre of music that best suits your tastes. After that, you will evaluate the music that you have listened to. Hit Predictor, much like a lot of the other music sites on this list, gives you points for various activities. You'll earn 3 points for each song that you rate, and you can then use those points to participate in raffles for Amazon gift cards if you choose. 4. Playlist Push. Users of Spotify, you can now make money off of your favorite playlists thanks to a new feature. Playlist Push provides compensation to experienced playlist curators in exchange for music reviews. You need to have a public playlist on either Spotify, YouTube Music, or Apple Music in order to be considered for the role of curator. You are not allowed to create playlists that are themed around a certain decade, for example, totally 80s. In addition to that, each playlist must have a minimum of 1,000 followers. Playlists with fewer than 3,000 followers require a minimum of 30 active listeners in order to be published. On top of that, every other playlist on the streaming site needs to have at least 1% of active listeners. If you meet the requirements, you have the potential to earn anywhere from $0.25 to $15 for every song that you rate and review. There is no need for you to add music to your playlist. Nevertheless, you are free to do so whenever you like. TransferWise is the service that will be used to send you payments. 5. RadioEarn. RadioEarn is yet another website that provides users with the opportunity to generate passive cash simply by listening to music. You can begin collecting points and listening to online radio stations as soon as you have created a free account and are logged in. You may also integrate a radio station on your own website by making use of the Application Programming Interface (API) that is provided by RadioEarn. You will receive 1 point for every 15 minutes of music listening time that you log. You have the option of receiving your earnings once every month in the form of Bitcoin, Amazon gift cards, or bank transfers. 6. Research.fm. Radio stations have relied on Research.fm as a provider of market research for a very long time. Once you've signed up, you'll be asked to complete an online survey about your demographics and the kind of music you listen to. You will receive an email from Research.fm each time you meet the requirements to evaluate a music sample. You will be rewarded with gift cards to use on Amazon.com. 7. Cash 4 Minutes. On this list, Cash 4 Minutes stands out as an unusual option because it pays you in exchange for listening to internet radio to make money off of the unused phone minutes you have. To participate in the radio broadcast and earn money, you will need to contact one of the numbers that have been supplied. You will receive a little amount of money for each minute that you remain tuned in. When it comes time to cash out, you have the option of collecting your funds by Amazon gift cards, Bitcoin, PayPal, or bank transfer. 8. Earnably. Earnably is a website that allows users to earn points by doing a variety of actions. These duties consist of doing things like watching music videos and listening to radio stations, as well as answering survey questions. Earnably also gives you the opportunity to earn bonus points by completing unique challenges, such as watching a particular program. The more songs that are streamed, the more points you will be able to collect. You have the option of exchanging your points for Bitcoin, gift cards from Amazon, or money transfers through PayPal. However, in order to start redeeming, you will need to have a total of 225 points in your account. That's the same as $2. 9. Take online surveys. On occasion, you may have the opportunity to earn additional income by taking surveys on websites such as Nielsen and Inbox Dollars while listening to music. When working with Nielsen, the first step is to download the company's app on your iOS or Android smartphone and give it permission to monitor all of your online behavior. This includes the websites and music that you access and listen to. This information is gathered for the aim of conducting market research. After that, it's possible that you'll be asked to take part in a focus group discussion where you can give your feedback. When you sign up for Inbox Dollars, you will be asked a series of screening questions in order to determine which survey opportunities are available to you. 10. Work in a record store. If you have an extreme passion for music, you should seriously consider working in a local record store. You will spend the entire day surrounded by people who have a passion for music, and it is quite possible that you will be encouraged to perform and listen to music in order to provide a better experience for the patrons. This is the ideal position for music enthusiasts who have an insatiable appetite for listening to music and who take pleasure in working in a retail atmosphere where they interact directly with customers. Just a word of caution, you shouldn't give in to the temptation to spend your entire paycheck on vinyl.